فإن الله حي لا يموت. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا
ويوم يعض الظالم على يديه.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يوم أقابا مام أونلاين TV, مام أونلاين راديو.
Ebisa ta media no bia pre, bia fele kunya obia kutsoni TV, obia telephone, share live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, Skype, and Snapchat. Ukwa anu asearch Mam Online obenya yen. So why you busy na say opese utie en ewo wasumu aye online radio. Coradio.net, Google Play Store, TuneIn Radio, Modern Ghana, Online Radio Box. Na search Mam Radio 1, Mam Radio 1. Ubanyayen eti live.
Ubetumi afre ye wabra program no ekos bibia wonti ase na ya kire anase bia wo asem bia na wabisa ye.
Official studio line say 0246751175. Who question be efadwumedi aye bedi ho a. Fafa so a voice note, text message, and a voice call or video call. Or the buy a bisum ewaha. Mam Online and Salamul Muslimin Foundation Akabum Shet Kunafua in Yankani Ewusia. And more a bit my fire so a man for Abuan, inshallah, or no Babua.
We have our sponsors to be B Musa Phones at Edum Kumasi and Habitech Air Conditions and Engineering Works at Abuawunima.
Wo krobi anase wo akrabi ase na se nsuo ho eden ama wono ma afo mudi bre saraka hospital to mutu nsuo eboa kron kitwa ne kron kesim bibia nsuo eni beno mo so etu nsuo ema okoye website na mamghonline.org mamghonline.org ubenya yenso etie okwa right side on abehuman radio 1 odun se siso a obo play abun se stream kama kasa ye kan wode mu ha nyina no betimi enya bi etie in case one messy program bia nso a ye de to playback na wanya bi etie afomu aba inshallah mesra se upesa wo sponsor program bia e wo fia ha je wo so ya ne se wo be fresh studio lines no 0246 751175 0246751175 and 020077 3367 obi bia o kasa wo fie mu ha bia o pesa wo sponsor na F dodo a obetima sponsor no o kan na wa ye mo send videos na enko ba bia na yatini nyina some sponsor ya na enye bi editor power editor data editor studio equipment na ye bo amadwumadi ekonanim.
Please let's go for a commercial break. When we are back, she'll take us through.
Wallahi, Al-Jannah to Firdaus is our limit, inshallah. Amen.
And as we always say, Alhamdulillah for the gift of life. For bringing us this far. Today, I have we are affiliated. Don't forget we are affiliated to WhatsApp platforms like Bayanuddin FM in USA, Alim Counseling Center, Salamul Muslimin Foundation GH, Jimsa UCC, UEU, Akrot Scans, Ghana Muslim Mission, The Living Islam, Islamic Gallery, Sense of Islam, Mujahideens, Fans of Guidance TV, Why You Should Accept Islam, Focus of Islam, Jihad Nafs, Defend the True Word, Mam Online HQ pages 1 to 10, Mam Online in Egypt, Libya, Germany, and also Togo, Mam Dawa KTK, Muslim Access Movement, pages 1 to 3. I do Muslimahs of Mam. I do Muslimahs of Twanse, and also Mam Fek Islamic Hospital Fund. Joining me in the studio, I have Malama Rahmat Suallah here in the studio with me right here on Mam Online. Today we are talking about modern Islamic women, how we dress, how we speak, and everything, our daily lives, how we do our daily lives, how we live our lives in this modern Ghana or modern world. Today we will take you through all those things, being it the dressing, how we speak, and also everything. Let's go for a commercial break. When we are back, Malama Rahmat.
Wallahi, Al-Jannah to Firdaus is our limit, inshallah. Amen.
Welcome back once again, and Salaam Alaikum also. Malama Rahmat Suallah joining me here on Mam Online is ready to take us through the topic modern Islamic women, how we dress, and also everything concerning modern Islamic women. Malama Rahmat, Salaam Alaikum. These days, it seems everything about we Islamic women has totally changed. And what do you have to say about that?
Actually, first of all praises and thanks is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the entire universe, the creator of mankind and jinkind. He is Allah worthy to be worshipped. He is Allah for whom all trust and believed is due to. Alhamdulillah, once again, we will always give thanks to the Almighty Allah, for it is stated in the Quran that وَمَا خَلَقَتِ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created mankind for nothing on this dunya but except for us to come and worship Him.
Sure.
So if it is so, why don't we calm down and depend on Him, do our things as based Islamically in the Holy Quran, and forget about certain things which will lead us to the wrong path. Before I will start to talk about certain things that we the Muslims, current Muslims are doing, I would like to start with maybe a full Quranic recitation of the surah, or if possibly half, so that at least it will draw our hearts and maybe our mind closer to the Almighty Allah. Inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن فقالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا يهدي إلى الرشد فآمنا به ولن نشرك بربنا أحدا وأنه تعالى جد ربنا ما اتخذ صاحبة ولا ولدا وأنه كان يقول سفيهنا على الله شططا وأنا ظننا أن لن تقول الإنس والجن على الله كذبا وأنه كان رجال من الإنس يعوذون برجال من الجن فزادوهم رهقا وأنهم ظنوا كما ظننتم أن لن يبعث الله عادا وأنا لمسنا السماء فوجدناها ملئت حرسا شديدا وشوبا وأنا كنا نقعد منها مقاعد للسمع فمن يستمع الآن يجد له شهابا رصدا وأنا لا ندري أشر أريد بمن في الأرض أم أراد بهم ربهم رشدا وأنا منا الظالمون ومنا دون ذلك كنا طرائق قددا وأنا ظننا أن لم نعجز الله في الأرض ولن نعجزه هربا وأنا لما سمعنا الهدى آمنا به فمن يؤمن بربه فلا يخاف بخسا ولا رهقا صدق الله العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم. Allahu Akbar. Okay, Malama Rahmat. Since our dressing has totally changed, what do you see about that? How were we supposed to dress? What is written in the Quran? What has our messenger drew attention on? How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked us to dress. How is our dressing supposed to?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. I'm very much happy and concerned of such a wonderful question that you've posted on this particular platform.
Okay.
And also, first of all, is something which have become like a common thing that we Muslims have taken it to be normal. Not possibly talking about the dressing as such, but there are certain things that we Muslims are doing which goes beyond and bad our religion.
Okay.
Dressing, as we know in Islam, as the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once told we Muslims that we should cover ourselves to the extent that a guy may not see any part of you which may cause for an attraction.
Okay.
You know, when you are a lady and you dress in a sense that, like me, sometimes I used to say that most ladies roaming thinks they are virgin, but deep spiritually or automatically they aren't virgins.
Why?
Because if you expose certain parts of yourself and a guy have an attraction for you, automatically you've had sex. Yes. So why don't you protect yourself from certain things whereby you dress Islamically and you focus on the right and the good footsteps of Muslims, as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made us understand. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once told the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Holy Quran that the Prophet Muhammad should make ladies understand that we should dress in a sensible manner. Listen to the word. This word is like of much value. That we should dress in a sensible manner so that guys may respect us and they will not underrate us. So here comes the case that dressing as we see, if you are someone who are good in dressing, like you take your Islam very serious, you don't expose yourself with certain things, and you don't work with certain friends of yours who may lead you into certain things, always you are on top. But others may see you to be like, you don't dress well, or, you know, everybody and the misconception, or everybody and conception that he may have about someone. So the dressing that our youth we are making right now is unfair. You see, someone thinks that like it is maybe, how should I use this word? It is by force for you to veil. But here comes the case, someone who puts on maybe a straight like a jeans and maybe some short top, and the person will be veiled. You know, people may classify the person what as a Muslim. But here comes the case, we are all not the same. Someone may dress in a good way, and you know, if I'm to range this, let me range it in a sense of maybe percentages.
Okay.
So maybe if you wear trousers and that's the all the same, you have something like 2%. But if I dress like this, we are all not perfect, so I can get maybe like 50%. But you dressing,
you are better than that
yeah,
person.
but I'm better than you. At least I've done something like that. So, and sometimes people used to say that like the dressing you do doesn't mean say like the dressing you do doesn't show maybe like you're Muslim, the good faith you have for Islam.
Yes.
But sometimes something that happens in your heart is what you brings out. You can't tell me you love Allah deep inside you, but you can't show it out to people.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so what if you wear a jeans with, let's say, a long dress? Someone may wear something like that. Is there
You know, something like that. What we are trying to talk about is the jeans that you are wearing shouldn't be an extent of maybe tightening you to the extent that it removes the shape of your leg. That one is very bad.
Okay.
It's very bad.
Then
because
it's better you don't even wear it.
It's better you don't even wear it. Okay. I think that one is very good. So I would like to urge all Muslims to focus on Islam, because I always say to myself that Islam is the best of all.
Yes.
Because how can you dress a dressing that you do that when you are coming, people wish to see you. Some people may say that in Kremo for me check him dress, but like a soon. How can you say that? The religion is not as complicated as people think it is.
So, yeah.
And even the Bible itself speaks positive about the dressing of we the Muslims. So why don't we appreciate, we that we are inside it, why don't we appreciate what we have? By then we move like far from that and do something which is against the rule and wish of Allah. So I'll urge everyone, especially Muslims, for us all to abstain from certain things, so that inshallah you all grant the best of best the hereafter.
Okay. Now. Okay. So we have people watching us live right here. I have. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so if we should move on, they have this, let's say, makeup.
Yeah, makeup.
Okay. Do you have anything to talk about, like that makeup thing?
Yeah, something about the makeup thing. I also like to ask a question. Okay. That's the makeup you do, like the makeup that you are doing. Are you doing to impress others to see your beauty or what? Okay. Me, there are certain things I used to say. That before a lady you can do something for an attraction, it should go to the extent of only your husband. There is this thing that they used to put on their leg. I don't know if you are aware of that. Like some bees, they used to put on their legs. Yes. Some people say that you have to do it when you are with your husband. But I bet you there are certain things if you do, your husband himself will not respect you. Okay. How could you put this like Asante Bobe says into the egg? Why should you put something on your leg? Okay. So with that makeup issue that you are talking about, there are certain things it shouldn't go beyond some extent. We have everything when we are ranging in percentages, we have 100%. But it shouldn't go beyond maybe 100.5%. No, and it's unfair. So with that makeup that you are talking about, we have some ladies who do a niqab, and they have a nice makeup. So the makeup that we are talking about here, me, I will not say I'm against it, but it shouldn't be an extent that you do a makeup where you get to a place that you have to pray because of your makeup. You can't pray. All these things are sorry to say, are insane. Okay. Because makeup came to meet Islam. It came to meet prayers. It came to meet the good thoughts of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the best benefit, the wives and the Muslims who left it for Islam. So you can't use a makeup as an excuse to take what from Salat. And also you can't say that maybe because of them. Sometimes when it's Eid, we have some people who do makeup, and because of that, they don't perform ablution and go and pray. You think you are praying, but you don't know you are cursing yourself.
Okay, so based on what you are saying right now, someone may say, okay, what if I'm not prayerful? I can do it if I'm not prayerful.
Like the whole thing I want to understand is it like you want to know whether makeup is haram or not?
Like, yeah, people do it this time around. So, like, is it haram? What's the consequences when you do it? Is it supposed to be done? Yes.
Okay. Okay, I now get your point. There are certain things, as I said earlier, you shouldn't do it beyond some extent. Makeups, as we see, what you yourself, the one doing it, what idea? Like, I dream problem auditory. No, I dream problem auditory. You want to look beautiful. But some people do things which is bad. If it stands on makeup for you to skip salat, Allah may ask you. But there are some instances, as a female, they can get to a situation where impromptu you wouldn't be in your you'll be in your period and you can't pray. When this thing happens to you, Allah knows the situation of females. So it's not something like maybe something serious which may cause damage to your religion. So with this makeup that I'm talking about, sincerely, something to prevent you from something, just stop it, because this makeup can lead you to do something against Islam.
Okay.
Yes. So the fact that it may cause like maybe some damage to your religion, it's better you stop. Yeah, it's better you stop. But I wouldn't say makeup is haram. I would not say that, because for a best reason, I don't have any much idea about that. But something which would think it will draw you back from your religion, just abstain from it.
So the best thing is to stop doing the makeup. When you are beautiful, there is this saying, sorry to say, a decorated monkey is still a monkey. If you are beautiful, the makeup won't add anything to your beauty, it wouldn't deduct anything from your beauty.
Apart from causing you cancer and those
yes.
things.
So you maintain your natural beauty like that without adding any preservatives, anything like a makeup. Just maintain your natural beauty. We have Abubakar Sigda Sadiq saying, beautiful ladies, thank you. You can all join us live right here and join the discussion on Mom Online. The program is Ideal Muslimahs Show, and Rashida to Abdul Mumin. I am the host. Malama Rahmat Suallah is the one taking us through all these. Malama Rahmat, we may end it here because time is not on our end. So can you wrap anything so we can end the program?
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Once again. No?
You can wrap up anything.
Like anything at all.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have anything much. What I had was what I started with. With the best Quranic recitation. But possibly, if you had to bring anything to an end, you would like to maybe go further in praying with du'as and all those stuff. But what advice, like the advice I want to give it to others outside that, it's not that we sitting here, we are perfect than you. Maybe you may have the privilege, but because of time, you may not be able to come. But what I will urge you is that Islam is the best of all. Please concentrate on your religion. Give yourself to the Almighty Allah. What are we doing in this dunya? The dunya is full of nothing. No matter what you do in this dunya, remember that one day you will leave. You will leave, because we all believe in the Quran, and the Quran have made us understand that kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Every single soul on this earth shall taste death. Yes. So if every single soul on this earth shall taste death, so the best thing you have to do is you have to think about it that at any point in time I can lose my life. So why don't I give myself straight to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that the very day that I leave this dunya, I'll be in a good situation.
So please let's add this one before we end the program. This nails thing, this time around, I thought it's the Christians who does that. But this time around, you go to Eid somewhere, let's say Aure or something, you see these Muslim ladies wearing them like that. Like, what's the consequences, and why shouldn't we do that?
Consequences about you putting on a nail on your hand.
Let's put everything aside in general. In Islam, are we supposed to do that?
No, Islam is against. Islam is very, very against it. Even for a female to even, like, how should I say it? You leave your nails like that, and it will go there to become very dirty. Islam is against that, because there are certain things. Even
in school, they used to beat us to cut our nails off.
We should believe that genes, we have good genes and bad genes. So Allah have made us understand in the Quran, and the best thought of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also made us understand that some genes are attracted by death. Okay. And there are so many ways they can pass to enter you. It can be through your nails. And it's not that you've drilled all your nails out, so the one you are going to put it on can't attract them. Because sometimes people who looks like prostitutes, they are those who attract them. Sorry to use the word prostitute. But sometimes if you do something, certain things that you do, you seem to be used, I don't know, you seem to be termed as an animal. Serious. Because how can you sit down as a Muslim that you read your Quran the best book of all, then you are with a nail, then you feel comfortable of holding it to recite to others. Nails have it doesn't have any right in Islam. It is not allowed for any lady to put yourself in wearing those nails and certain things. And besides, right now there is something that I want to talk about, which is very serious. That females in this dunya have taken something, a word that I also term as dating, to be something normal, and the word sex to be something normal. Subhanallah. You know, sometimes I don't understand. I don't understand. Is it that some of us now? Okay, so the Quran made us understand that. So the Quran even is asking.
So okay, right now we have courtship.
Yeah, you have courtship.
People are misunderstanding these
topic very well.
These two words. Yeah. There's dating and courtship. But some think maybe the dating takes you to the courtship so you can get into marriage. Yeah. Why shouldn't they date? Why shouldn't we date?
Okay. You know, right now the dunya is sport. Let me put it in that way. It's sport. Asante Fosi Eviasi.
Exactly.
Yeah, the dunya is sport. We have dating and we have courtship. But critically, if you are to take something into the educational system, when we talk about courtship simply means maybe having a look at each other so that at the end it ends in what? Marriage. But here comes the case, the dating. I explain dating in my own term by saying having look at each other, having sex, and at the end it ends in breakup.
Yes. Okay.
And it's true. Yeah. It's true. Because right now, if you see guys of today, they want to have like answer or no but chimp now. Like you have to do something to you.
Yes.
Like having sex with you. There was this friend of mine that I have. If my friend is watching me, I'm sorry for using her situation as an example, but I have to use it because there are certain things. If you say that to people, it makes them learn sense. There was this friend of mine, and currently we all moved to the KUST campus. She was a best friend of me, and here comes the case. She had a guy on the campus there who proposed to me. So he came to me and was like, Rahmat, there is this guy that I've seen. Yeah, I don't like the guy, but the guy is insisting to get married. So, that's the trend they use. So they will tell you they want to get married to you. They won't tell you they want to date you. So they will tell you that they want to get married to you. That's how guys are. Please, if I'm revealing your secrets, I'm sorry, but I have to talk about it.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. So he came to tell me that, Rahmat, this is what this guy is saying, and I was like, Firdaus, I can't give you any advice concerning this, but what I will tell you is abstain from that and focus on your studies. Well, my friend didn't talk to me again. She didn't talk to me again because I gave her this advice. No, I knew the guy. The guy was my relative. So I posted the guy on my wall. Then my friend thought there was something between I and the guy. Subhanallah, I cried. It pained me. So it got to a time, there was this rumor which was spreading in school that the guy was a masturbator, a thief, a womanizer. And it was true.
My goodness.
And it was true. So I went to Juma out from Masjid and I was coming out. My friend knelt down and she was begging. And I was saying that, what you are doing is unfair. But I have to tell you that don't trust any guy of today. It's an advice to all my ladies. Don't trust them. They sometimes I term them as what? Problem makers. Some of them, they just cause problem to your life and they will leave you in tears. You know, at the end, it will end in tears. Okay. So dating and courtship. Dating means having a critical look on each other in a positive manner. Courtship in a positive manner, so as to end in what? Marriage. But dating. May Allah forgive us. Amen. It's not easy. Sometimes I understand. You know, when you get to certain stages, I don't feel shy using myself as an example because I know what I've passed through. Sometimes you may sit down and something may push you. Say, do it. Yes, do it. Like, you know, do it. If you didn't do it, when you know, you say, see. So sometimes you have to fight over your feelings. Don't let your feelings fight over you. By all means, when you get to an adolescent stage, there are certain things which will push you to do certain things. My mother used to advise me that Rahmat, it is true. So I think it is true that if you do that, it may cause you.
So it seems we've gone beyond our topic today. We were discussing women this modern women in Islam, but we had to bring this dating and courtship because it is a great challenge we girls, we ladies in Islam are facing right now. When you go to the Zongos, dating is something cheap for us.
Something
that
normal.
we do normal. They take it normal.
And even
sex
now, sex is something
normal. So we had to bring it along so we can discuss about it. Thank you all for watching us.
I would like to chip in something.
Okay.
That's like there is this sign when a guy, there is something, I want to review some secrets of a guy, some guys that I've realized. Me, I'm not into sad things, but I have friends because at first the life I used to live, it was very bad. I used to sit at home, but it was not as in Mbemasimu. But I used to live my life all as a guy. I didn't like behaving like a lady because I hated that. But alhamdulillah, Allah have saved me. Some guys, when they propose to you, like the best thing they want to do to you is to have sex with you, and that's all. My ladies, if you have excess relation, like a sex with a guy, your respect is due. What is more wonderful and like what is more very nice that the first guy you are with, that's the guy you are about to get married to. The first guy you met in life is the first guy you are about to get married to. Alhamdulillah, it's very nice. And what is nice that the guy that you married is the first guy to have sex with you. Look at the kind of respect. But you go around exposing yourself to others, showing up your nakedness to some weed smokers and, sorry to say, foolish guys, and they will use you
like that.
Some ladies, especially we the Zongo girls and those stuffs, please, they should be smart and abstain from all those things. Because what they are doing, it will be of no help. He will use you after I give you some 5 CDs or maybe prepare some egg and bread for you.
Okay, we are sorry for using Zongo, but that is what we have to use right now. We all know what is happening in the Zongos. All the Zongos.
No, we are not using them. We are all part of them.
Yes,
we are part of them. So
we are part. So we have to use it.
We are using ourselves as an example.
Yes, as an example, and we know what is actually going on in the Zongos and others. And the Zongos, it consists of we the Muslims. So we have to use that one so we can plan and prepare for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and resist from all these stars which are not of benefit to us. And so we will end the discussion today. Thank you all for tuning in live, watching us right here on Mam Online, and the program is Ideal Muslimahs Show. Thank you very much. Next week, inshallah, we will be here.
I will give the
Malama Rahmat. You have anything to wrap up?
I would like to give up the closing prayer.
Okay, so thank you all for tuning in. Inshallah, next week we will be here. Enjoy the rest of our programs. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we started with prayer, so I would like everybody who is watching us live on this platform to be in a successful mood of prayers, so that you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us in certain things that we did and we never thought it was wrong. Human beings, we are born to make mistakes, but if you realize your mistake, you come back and solve it, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليه إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من آديت تباركت ربنا وتعالى يا ذا الجلال والإكرام ويوم يعد الظالم على يديه يقول يا ليتني اتخذت مع الرسول سبيلا يا ويلتى ليتني لم أتخذ فلانا قليلا لقد أضلني عن الذكر بعد إذ جاءني.
May Allah forgive us. This verse makes us understand that the day the wrongdoer will bite his or her hand. And you regret. You will say that if I knew, may Allah forgive us.
Amen.
Inshallah. I'll end up here.
Kubra Samet, thank you very much. Thank you all. Abubakar, Segda, Sudik, beautiful ladies. Thank you very much. Kubra Samet also says salam alaikum wa alaikum salam. Thank you all. Next week you can join us right here on Mam Online Ideal Muslimahs show. Wassalam. Enjoy the rest of our programs.
والده شيئا إن وعد الله حق فلا تغرنكم الحياة الدنيا ولا يغرنكم بالله الغرور.
Allahu Akbar. Wallahi, Al-Jannah to Firdaus is our limit, inshallah. Amen.